over. So I'm Rudy, I'm from Real People, and I was the reserve on the bench. And I had another position in the company, and Greg Barber, who, fortunately for me, went into his own business. And I got to get off the bench and had the privilege of joining this program. And I came in a bit late. And Kerry, if you just go back a slide there. And I missed the first course, which was Time to Think by Nancy Klein. But I really feel like I went on the course, because every other course we spoke about time to think and how to listen and what more. So today it's your turn to listen and my turn to talk. Throughout the course I've been learning to listen, and then we're told we need to talk. So today we'll do a bit of talking. We also learned how to express what we want. So I know that my 3 little kids like to tell me what they want all the time. Now I know how to say, I want, and I've started to use it at work, and it seems to be quite effective. We try to do this flawlessly, and we like to say what more while we're listening, and we're not allowed to say anything else. And I find that to be incredibly effective. My new job came with many challenges. We have very interesting and diverse people at Real People, and some of our senior managers are very strong-willed and strong-minded, and that's why it's a good company. And using these skills, I think, has got me out of a lot of trouble and allowed me to make a success of those relationships. Another thing that really touched me was Ben and Rosanda's attitude towards life and giving people an A before they even start the course. And I found that's something that's helped me change my mindset about when I begin to work with people. Now, I'm being told that my generation, we don't trust first, and you have to earn trust. That's turned that around. I realized that I need to extend trust first, and by extending that trust and extending that and putting people on a higher level first, they begin to perform at that particular level. You can move on from there, thanks. So we started out at work. When I started, we started to restructure the company. We had some tough times, and those are some of the most difficult conversations that you have to have with people about your jobs in jeopardy. And if it wasn't for the tooling that we had here, I think it would have been a lot more difficult. We began to use what we call rounds. Just keep going around and asking what more. And what came out, and the openness of people and letting them be heard, I think really, really helped that process and become more an empathetic process than something that really drives deep hurts and can drive rifts into the company. And say we're becoming a much more cohesive team. We seem to be over that now, and we're moving forward. So I've really taken a lot away, personally, as a leader. What I have seen from the school and my relationship with Godlo has grown over time. And what it's really created is perspective on life. When we step outside of our comfort zone and we start to talk to people that we don't normally talk to, we start to see their issues and their problems. My perspective and preconceptions of what it was like to be a teacher, every now and again I think, if only I could be a teacher for a couple of weeks. Brilliant. Nice holidays. You get to go home at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, relax, and with not much to do on the weekends. Isn't that just great? And then I met Godlo, and I started to get a new appreciation to what it meant to be a principal in a rural school. And it's not an easy task at all. And you've got lots of potholes, which we're not complaining about anymore, on the way to Tanzania. And by the time you get there, you've had quite a drive from East London. Godlo has children of their own at school, and we know what that's like. It's a busy life with that in itself. Then the school itself comes with many challenges. And the first day I got there, the one thing that hit me was the heat. It was a hot February day, and Greg was handing over, and I met Godlo, and immediately I walked into a class, and it was stinking hot in that class. I don't know how people learn in that environment. And in winter, it's really, really cold. And those are just the basics about an environment that where we can learn. And it's a small thing, like the clips on the windows aren't working, and it's really difficult to keep the windows open when it's a windy day, because they smash and they break the windows. And so it sounds like a small thing, but it's something that we can work on, and then together we can make a difference. And I think that from what I've seen from that hot February day, is Viel were doing things that just impressed me. And that what I realized is that it's not because of me, and it's not something that I'm doing because I felt like I was doing very little. But I saw Viel work through the course and just doing what she does on a daily basis, dealing with the challenges. There was a squatter that came and squatted in front of your front gate and gave you a letter and saying, you need to move your gate, I'm taking this land, it's mine. Sorry. Now, the plate's really full already. The department's putting lots of demands on principals, short of teachers, schools, classes are overfull. Pupils don't have desks and chairs, not all of them. And you're battling with blocked toilets. And now somebody's squatting in front of your gate telling you to move your gate. Now you need to visit BCM and on all those challenges while still maintaining a family. And so I've built a deep respect for Viola and the work that she does. And for the things that she has to take care of every single day. I get to sit in the air-conditioned office and work in front of my PC and be very efficient from that perspective, not have to drive very far necessarily for kids. And so, from that perspective, Viola, you have earned my deepest respect. And I'm thankful for the relationship and the privilege that I've had of building a friendship with you, and long may it last. Right, so I take away a lot of a different perspective and a new friend, and I look forward to what we can do in the future. Thank you.